Good afternoon. I'm Mary Love, and this is Country Living. And thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. Today I'm going to make some homemade jelly out of some strawberry watermelon store-bought juice. It's no sugar added. So luckily with the electric ball jam and jelly maker, you can use store-bought juice as long as it says no sugar added. So we're going to give this a shot and see how this works out, because it's a healthy balance juice. So here's hoping. So to get started, we'll put you down here where you can see what I'm doing. I got in this bowl 3 cups of juice. Grab a whisk. And this is 4 tablespoons of powdered pectin that we're going to add to this and kind of stir it up and let it set for just a minute. Kind of dissolve. This recipe calls for 3 cups of juice, 4 tablespoons of pectin, and on the pectin I use the Sure-Jell. That's what my mama always used. She never had no problems with it. It calls for a half a teaspoon of butter and 3 cups of sugar. The reason it uses butter is in this jam and jelly maker, once this stuff, the liquid gets heated up, the butter helps to keep it from overflowing. As you can see, I got my appliance sitting on a tray, so if it does overflow, it gets on the tray and not all over my counter, because I had that happen. That is not no fun. Alrighty, we're going to pour this into this machine. If you like making small batches of jelly and you don't have one of these, man, if you can afford to buy one, these are the best little machines. I absolutely love it. But I will tell you a little secret. It works better if you plug it up. Alrighty. We're going to push jelly. Push enter. We're going to put that butter in there. Like I said, that keeps it from foaming up. Put the lid on it. And here in about 4 minutes, that's going to beep. And when it beeps, then we'll add the 3 cups of sugar. In this machine, a batch of jelly will cook for 25 minutes. Let me get you back up here. And this takes all the work out of making jelly. You ain't got to stand over the stove. I ain't got to heat up my whole kitchen. Please ignore the stuff in the back there. I don't have nothing. Well, that's my big shelf over there. It's got all my little gadgets on it. I got lots of little appliances. And I use them. Quite frequently I use them. But this little jam and jelly maker, this is the neatest little gadget. Let me get you down here where you can see the front of it. Let me pause this for just a minute. Alright, now you can see what it looks like. We're down to 24 minutes. And here in just a moment, we'll add the sugar. Now if you can see the mess in the background there on the other side of the kitchen, please don't pay attention to that. I like to make jelly. I don't eat a whole lot of it. With being diabetic, I can't really afford to eat a whole lot. So, it is what it is, I guess. You got to make do with what you can. And back there in the back, I got laundry going. I'm doing my father-in-law's laundry. So today I'm multitasking, because here in just a little bit I'm going to get some dinner going. So, yeah. We're multitasking. Oh, just a couple more minutes and we'll add the sugar to this thing and we'll let it rip. No makeup today. This is the real me. Kind of sad looking, isn't it? Oh well. Oh, mercy. I don't know about y'all, but in our neck of the woods here in southeast Oklahoma, 101 today. I'm so ready for fall. Oh, one more minute. And this thing will go to beeping. Tonight for dinner we're having a Mexican pot pie. That's what they call it. I call it a hamburger casserole with jiffy cornbread topping. But it looked good and it's easy and I can fix it in my toaster oven, so I'm good with that. I don't have to turn on the gas cook stove and heat up the whole kitchen. This thing ought to be getting ready to beep, so I'm going to put y'all down here where y'all can see what I'm about to do, because this thing's fixing to beep. Just any time now. Oh, told you. There we go. So now we're going to mix in some sugar. This is going to make a pretty jelly, that's for sure. Alrighty, we got the jelly or the sugar poured in. We're going to put the lid back on that. And we're going to let it do its thing. And in 21 minutes, I got my jars over here heating up in my electric water bath canner. So we're going to let this go and we'll be back here momentarily. So don't go anywhere because I got a feeling this is going to be some good jelly. So hang on with me. Alrighty, this is stopped, so I'm going to take this stir out, rinse it off while it's still hot. Alrighty, and we're going to get these jars ladled up. I hope this turns out. We're going to fill them to about 1/4 of an inch from the top. And you generally get about 4 half-pint jars. Sometimes you get a little bit more than that. It's not very often. So I always heat up more jars than what I actually think I'm going to use, just in case. We're going to take this and just kind of dump it in there a little bit. See where we're at. Oh yeah, we got room for the rest of it. So we got 4 half-pint jars. There we go. Now then, we're going to take a rag. We're going to go around the tops of these jars. Make sure there's nothing on the rim of it that's going to keep it from sealing. Ooh, that's hot. These will go in a water bath canner for 10 minutes. Once it starts to boil, then I'll time it for 10 minutes. And then after that timer has run out, I will turn it off, take the lid off of the canner, and they will set in the water for 10 minutes, and then I'll take them out. Alright, let's get some lids on here. Grab some rings. And the rings go on finger tight. Man, that stuff's hot. I'm going to back this one off just a little bit. I think I got it too tight. Alright. Now we're going to put these back in the canner. Sorry about that. Turn you up here where you can see. Set these back in here. And I've got more jars in here for the next batch. Alrighty. Back in there, put the lid back on it, turn this up on canning, and that's that. I'm going to rinse this pot out here in just a minute and get ready for the next batch here in just a few minutes, so stick around, don't go away. Alrighty, there's the first batch. You kind of get them up here where you can see them a little better. It made some pretty jelly. So now all it's got to do is just set up. And I'm going to be making another batch here in just a little bit. And I'll do it the same way. Pardon the lighting. It's hard to find the right spot in this kitchen for lighting. But anyways, I'll be back here after a while. I'll make a dinner video, but for now I'm gonna get this one loaded. So I'm trying to get some videos built up so I can gain some more subscribers. I have 25 so far, and I'm so thankful. Thank you so much to everybody. If you haven't yet subscribed yet and you like these kind of videos, I make jelly quite often. At Christmas time, I really make a lot of it because I give it for Christmas gifts. But if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, I really hope you'll think about it. And if you do so, please hit that bell notification so that each and every time I upload a new video, you will be notified of it. I do canning, other things as well as making jelly. I figure canning is cheaper than a therapist. At least that's what I tell my husband, so it keeps me from going crazy and keeps me from killing him. So, no, I wouldn't do that. I love him to pieces. But, thank you so much for dropping in, and if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about it. But with that, I will say goodbye until after a while, and I will be back later this evening with the dinner video. So, God bless.